Hello there, and welcome back to day 90. Where are we now? Are we in 96? We're on 98. We're at day 98 of my journey of an Eorzean lifetime. Today, we are taking one of the two final steps that we have left of Heavensward patch 3.5 content. We have the Scholasticate. We need to really help Hogwarts figure out what the hell is going on. And we have some all hard modes to take care of. Nice little bit of fun optional dungeon. See what's been going on since the dragons have kind of vacated. I think some other dudes have kind of moved in. May or may not be a lava scorpion from what we've seen from the trailer. But also, alright, that would then put us in a wonderful position to all together now as a community on Sunday this weekend. Sign up on the Discord if you haven't already, !cult. My friends, Alliance raids. We're gonna go to done safe, but that's later. That's later. Just make sure you signed up. All right, okay. If you're catching up in the VOD, you're watching live. Make sure you sign up because it's gonna be a blast, and it will be the last one that we do on an OCE server, so that anyone from all over the place can come and play. After that, I think the ping gets a little bit too in the way of the mechanics that start to get thrown at you after Heavensward. So it's the last time that we're definitely all going to be able to play together without loads of effort on everyone's part, sort of thing. So join us. Of course, join us in the saucer, baby. I know. It is actually lock-in time. It is. Scavengers, my friend, thank you for coming here to lend me your good luck, right? You're not jinxing, right? Right? Cherry Lemonade, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? And yeah, also thank you for noticing, by the way, that like stream 100 will be the last stream of Heavensward. Like, yeah. I believe it's lock-in time. Sophie, what's going on? It is lock-in time. Please. All right, we got a 6 on the board. Fortunately, it's in the blessed Y shape. We know where the 7 is. We know where the 9 is. If this isn't a 1, 2, or 3, we hope this is an 8. Okay, for those in the Discord, you'll know that I think it was yesterday. We broke the bad luck streak and I got 2 out of 3, but it was off stream, so it doesn't count. It doesn't mean shit. This is where it matters. This is it. This is like running the marathon, and you can see the finish line. It's right here. Will we cross it? Or are we just going to turn around and walk away? Okay. Thanks, game. Fuck you. Okay, alright. Whoa. Hold on. We can still get 2 out of 3. We can still get 2 out of 3. Come on. The 789 showed up. Yeah, I've been had. I do believe, though, one of you wasn't locked in. So, come on. Lock in. God damn it. Pesh, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah. Okay, alright. We're in Y shape formation. We have the 9. We have the 8. Oh, this could be either terrible or great. Because either we're going to go for 987 or we can get 1, 2, 3. Or we get neither. Oh! Oh! No! Why? Why does the game hate me? Oh no. What the fuck are the chances of it actually being like, okay, you could get 987, you could get 1, 2, 3, or it's gonna, there'll be like a 4 in here, and it's total bullshit. Are we ready? I got a good feeling about this. Let's go. Yeah, let's go! Yes! 1 out of 3! All right. This is it. We're pulling it back. We are fucking pulling it back. We might have lost one, but we won the second one, and all we need now is another 10k, and we've broken like the unlucky streak properly. We've got the 2 on the board. Oh, this is a bit, I don't like it being at the bottom. I'm not a fan. Just want to check, okay? We just won the 10k, so all of y'all that were locked in for that, I need the same level of lock-in commitment. Okay? Please. We got this. Oh, fine. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. No, nobody freaking panic. Nobody panic. Stop panicking. Shit. We got to follow the Y rule though. Oh, no, don't do me like this, game. Oh, no. Nobody panic. Oh, come on. Which one of you didn't lock in? Why would you put the fucking 3 over there, you bastard? Oh, I'm sorry. I let it get to me there. There was a lot of swearing. I'm sorry. Look. We got 1 out of 3. That's better than the losing streak we've been on recently. I think it's gonna. I think Sunday Alliance raid, Community Alliance raid. It is my wedding anniversary and it's Star Wars Day. If we don't win everything on Sunday, we don't win the 3 10Ks back to back and the lottery, then the game is clearly rigged. That is all I'm saying. Riggery of the highest order. Sorry, I panicked. God damn it. Happy pre-anniversary. Thank you very much, Julian. Appreciate that. Ooh, baby. St. Enderlim Scholasticate calls us. It calls us back. Scholasticate! It is I, Redzy, Kingslayer. Priority in my body. My body. Can I talk to this lady? No, she just stands there. Very creeps. Okay. Buddy, come on. Ooh, one sec. I need to put a timer on. I need to put a timer on for 1 hour. And then I need to do more eye drops. I did one just before start of stream. I've been live for almost an hour. Man, I didn't even yap for an hour. That's how you know I love you guys. I'm just trying to do you right. Do you right. Alright, bro. It's the bad eye, unfortunately, Julian. Yeah, it's been pretty rough the last couple of weeks. It's been getting worse and worse. Culminating in a couple of days ago where I was like, oh god, okay, I gotta go. The student body's revenge. Raiden's eyes smolder with a determination. Determination. Okay. I believe that this is going to be a... I think this is going to be a banger. I'm not going to lie. I've really liked the Scholasticate stuff so far. I think it's pretty cool. And I'm hoping that we find out... Oh, this reminds me actually. So, with some of the clips that I've been like putting out recently, where I'm going through the journey so far and just doing shorts out of them and like practicing doing shorts and figuring out how the heck that works and stuff. Recently, like the recent ones and the ones that are coming out in the next couple of days are all from the first time that I am actually in Ishgard in ARR on the journey, and we come across, I think it must be the older brother of, you know, the Draco Malfoy weasel rat bastard in the Scholasticate storyline, who's from House Desimel. I think it's Desimel. Maybe it's his older brother or something. He's like one of the key, like, first people that we speak to who represent the houses in Ishgard when we arrive in ARR, trying to curry favor and look for the Enterprise for Sid. And he is just a dick through and through. Always like, we do something, he's like, that means nothing. We go and get proof that we're a goodie, and he's like, no, you don't mean anything to me. He's super stuck up, just like his I guess, little brother here. And then we find his dead body. So, is House Desimel gonna lose another family member this time? Who knows? Who knows? Pray. Find out after the ad break, because I wanna do this. I don't want to like read this, do the intro, and then have to run an ad break on Twitch, because the timer is like 6 minutes away. So we're gonna run it now. 3-minute ad break, stretch, hydrate. I'm gonna go get some H2O, get some snacks, do whatever you gotta do, and then pray, return to the stream for the beginning of the finale of the Scholasticate. And yes, Rick, the house does have their own like dungeon. I think it's their crypts or something. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, running ads now. Let go. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boop. Everyone stop talking about Redzy, he's back. What? Scatter! Da-da-da-da-ba. Shlibbly-la-ba-la-bleep-bloop. Bleep-blah-blah-bleep-shlap-shloop. Okay, dokie. That's all looking pretty good, and the ads should be done now. Excellent! Alright, we got some of that sweet H2O. Marsha, you're working whilst listening and it feels like you're in church. Snoot and Zeno, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? If I pretend to do a sermon right now, the exclamation mark cult command becomes a little more suspicious, doesn't it? Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? With an expanded free trial, you can play through the entirety of a Realm Reborn and the award-winning Stormblood expansion. Nicolette, you're walking the dogs right now and you feel the old Catholic guilt coming in? You know what? I can relate. Trust. I can relate. I'm Irish on my mum's side. And I believe I have actually been christened. So I might be a Catholic. But I'm not. So yeah, you know what? Now that you've pointed it out, I feel hella uncomfortable. Bryden, let's get this fucking rolling, buddy, okay? We got a lot of Catholic guilt coming on here. I definitely haven't been confirmed. No. No. I'll tell you what has been confirmed though. Exclamation mark cult. So you're actually going to hell? What? Shit. It do be like that. Alright friends, the time has come. The student body's revenge. Bryden's eyes smolder with determination. Redzy, I was wondering when you'd show up. The Temple Knights have deemed Ula fit to recount the events of her kidnapping and have taken her into the room just beyond for questioning, with Blaze to accompany for support. It would appear the questioning is done. Let us see what we might learn. Oh man. What if she outright just accuses the Desimel kid? Hail, my good man. I am Inspector Bryden, and this is my associate, Redzy. I understand that you've spoken with Ula regarding her kidnapping. Is there aught you might share with us? Inspector Bryden, Master Redzy, I fear that it would seem that Lady Ula knows even less of her own abduction than we do. As she tells it, the only people she saw during her captivity were the two thugs now in our custody. We've questioned them thrice over, but they insist their employer has disguised themselves so well they cannot say for certain if they are a man or a woman, much less give us a description. For what little it's worth, we did learn that the two were once orphans raised as chargers of the sea, to betray the nation that fed and clothed them for a handful of coin. But I must return to my post. Should we come across anything of actual significance, I shall be sure to alert you. Alright. Blaze, are there any details our friend may have neglected to mention? I fear that Ular's testimony proved entirely unenlightening. There is another development, however, that has been troubling me. See, rumours that Arcombodin was behind the abduction are circulating around the Scholasticate once more. Again, with these asinine allegations. This time, the students seem convinced more than ever of his guilt. No longer content to sit back and wait for events to take their course, they've been pushing for his expulsion. Ooh. Theo's been doing his best to convince them to disregard the rumours, but it seems any mention of Arcombodin only serves to fuel their rage. I must hurry back and help him. Well, the pair of them are behind us right now, aren't they? I suspect that it is less a reflection on the prefect himself than a manifestation of aimless anxiety and fear. Still, I dare say this commotion might prove to be an opportunity in disguise. I shall make my way to the vault. Ryder, we don't talk about the vault. We don't talk about the vault. To continue my own investigations. In the meantime, I should ask you to go and keep an eye on the seminarians and an ear to the ground. Can't just be saying dropping the vault out here, alright? It's not okay. Okay. Hello once again, let me in. Oh. Things be heating up. Harry looks a little nervous. And what if those ruffians truly were in his employ? Are we to stand idly by until he betrays one of us as he did poor Ula? Yeah, see? Ruh-roh. His refusal to provide us with anything resembling a reasonable explanation speaks for itself. The boy is guilty, and I say we move to have him expelled from the Scholasticate effective immediately. Theo, I demand that you take the lead of this charge. Can't be demanding. Who's this dude to be demanding shit of people? Thank the fury you've come, Redzy. Since the mistress called everyone away for an emergency meeting, it's been absolute chaos. They're so incensed they won't even listen to the word Theo or I say. Perhaps if you speak with them, it would help to soothe their angry feelings. Ah. Like normal soothe? Like /soothe? Or do you want some of that Salamanderville magic? You know what I'm saying. Ministrations, baby. Is that what we need? Alright, everyone line up. It's time to make minestrone. There's no solid evidence against Arcombodin. Just these vague rumors that keep making the rounds. With all the resentments towards him, however, I guess that was all that was needed to indict him. So what if we have no proof that he had a hand in Ular's abduction? He's guilty of so much more than that. Just ask anyone who suffered under his reign of terror. Wow. Everyone coming out of woodwork now. One thing's for sure. If he didn't deserve it for this, he deserved it for something else. I think we should let the student body have him. This is wild. Everyone, please calm yourselves. Before we make any drastic measures, let us discuss the matter like rational men. I fear that anger will drive them to do something we forever regret. Please, can you try and talk some sense back into them? I'm sick of our combatant always pushing us around. If we don't take action now, what's to stop him from continuing to make our lives miserable, or worse? What does this weasel have to say? Ram? The frustration and anxiety that's been ever building since Ular first went missing has finally come to the surface. And for better or worse, it's all being directed at our combatant. I expected Cram to say something like, this is a good opportunity to take some girls on a date or something like that, though. He's I swear he's like the ladies' man. He's quite level-headed. Enough is enough. I refuse to tolerate his presence within these halls for even one more day. Alright, well, how about I give you that /soothe? How about this? It helps if I put the E on the end. I just gave him the /soothe. Soothe! On second thought, I dare say you have the right of it. Oh, the power of these fingers! The menstruation! Just changed his mind instantly. The prefect has had the riches of House Desimel at his disposal, and powerful allies just waiting to spring to his aid. We must step back and consider our actions carefully, lest we find ourselves strung up by our necks. So you would suggest we do nothing? The longer we dither without taking action, the greater the risk of him finding us out. And when he does, he'll see every last one of us suffer for it. Mark my words. He is frightened, as we all are, but that is precisely why we must proceed with caution. As you rightly observed, if we act out of anger or despair, we only doom ourselves to failure. Please, sir, if you would, rally his spirits, as you have calmed my own. Oh, okay. All right, I'll give you the rally. Looks like I'm just punching him in the head. But of course, it's exactly as you say. Forgive me, my fear got the better of me. Indeed, there is little he can do for us if we act as one and proceed with due caution. And remember, once our combatant is removed from the school, the administration will keep us safe, so we need not fear his retribution ever again. We must move swiftly, but surely, to ensure his expulsion. Theo, can we count on you to lead us? I'd be surprised if Theo goes for this. Thank you, Redzy. Now that everyone is feeling more at ease, let us open the floor for discussion. I welcome any and all opinions, provided that they are delivered in a calm and orderly fashion. I believe there is just cause to expel our combatant. As Redzy was kind enough to point out, however, we should not act brashly. That is why you, Theo, with your calm demeanour, are best suited to head our appeal to have him removed. What say you? Given the way he's treated you in the past, I can understand why you'd readily assume the worst of him. I cannot help but believe, however, that he too is a victim in all of this. It's strange to think that anyone who cares so deeply about the Scholasticate and its inhabitants could commit such an atrocity. Theo, for the Fury's sake, you would defend the very individual who for the past several years ridiculed and tortured us? Is it so impossible for you to believe that he is incapable of such villainy? Until there is proof to say he's guilty, we must give him the benefit of the doubt. Theo is rightly. I bear no great love for our combatant either, but even the Temple Knights have been unable to uncover a single piece of evidence tying him to the kidnapping. The same knights who have pulled the wool over our eyes for 1,000 years, stripping us of all we've owned to protect men like him. How heartening that is to hear. True. But the knights are now, you know, they're being run. They're being run by Baemric, so it ain't that bad. Come on. I would have thought that after all you'd endured at our combatant's hands, you would stand with us. I see I was wrong. Friends, It would seem the commoner has grown too content under the nobleman's yoke to fight for his ideals. Ooh. If we're to see justice served, we must do so with our own strength, our own voices. Let us draft a petition that our grievances might be heard and the blackguard expelled. How can they be so blind? The villain who kidnapped Ula is playing us all for fools, stoking the flames of hatred that we might be consumed by them. Oh, baby. Damn, that's some cold H2O. Cold. Sandwich, welcome back to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, that's true, Rick. That's true. But hey, Dark Knights, you can't be mean to Dark Knights, okay? Because like they have the coolest quest story in Heavensward, at least. In Heavensward. You know, they're super cute. They're super cute. Oh, that's bothering me. Hold on. One sec. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna fix this camera. Zoom in. Okay. Okay. If we go here. That's right? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's bugging me, but I think we're good now. Maybe I'm in the wrong place? What? Is it, whose apartment am I in? Is it supposed to be yours? I've been stream napped. Oh, let me just check what the words, if like these guys have changed. Can understand not wanting to condemn the man without solid evidence, but Theo practically threw himself on the bastard's burning pyre back there. And for what? He suffered the most at Arcombin's hands. Why does he still try to help him? Theo is a man of unwavering principle. That's what I admire about him. I wish I would too possess such a staunch conviction. Alright, Blaze, easy now. There's no stopping an angry mob, I fear. I wonder if any of us will emerge from this unscathed. The Whipping Boy. Theo looks down and sighs in defeat. If only he could have done more to dissuade them. The blind persecution will only serve to further divide us, and Arcombin's expulsion would be a tremendous loss for the Scholasticate. Why will no one listen to reason? Theo, there's still time to turn things around. I'm sure of it. I'll help you in any way I can. Thank you, Blaze, for your kind words. Indeed, it's not too late to reverse the course of today's events. We should try speaking with Father Saturne. Wait. Father Saturn. I just read that Saturnois. Father Saturn. Surely he'll know what to do. Incredible. Despite all that, he's still intent on saving Arcombin. Redzy, there's no talking him out of it now. Considering how our last discussion ended, it put me much at ease if you would accompany us. I shall be staying behind. There are a few things that I would attend to here. My dear Blaze, if you would, I could do with an extra pair of hands. In that case, Lee, Redzy, let's make haste to the cathedral. The headmistress is meeting will not run forever, and we must catch Father Saturn before the others do. Risky, risky, risky. If we're seen to be openly trying to change the mind of Father Saturn in front of everyone who comes out of the meeting, though, is this not a bad idea? Oh, it seems to already have happened. Father Saturn, please, we need your help. Father Saturn, we need to talk to you. It's about our company. Here we go. Theo, Lee, and Redzy, whatever brings you here in such a hurry? Mayhap it concerns the petition I just received from the student's body. Not to worry, rest assured that I review submitting it to the headmistress shortly, along with my own strong recommendation in favour of our competent's immediate and irrevocable expulsion from the Scholasticate. Oh, I really didn't think that people would, like, the higher ups / grown ups who run the show would actually throw him under the bus. I mean, he is still from House Desimel. Like, the house is a big deal, as much as I hate them a lot. Wait, Father. We're not here in support of the petition, but rather to argue against it. We cannot rightly expel our competent for a crime that the evidence or lack thereof suggests he did not even commit. Quite true, and yet it is not because I believe him guilty that I've chosen to move forward with the proposal. Then why? Theo, because he is like a textbook dickhead. And I know that you're super nice, but that is exactly why. Okay, he does deserve to be expelled. Just through and through, a proper douche. For too long has our church been corrupted by men and women who would see its foundation built upon sin instead of virtue, and I mean to put an end to this vicious cycle. What are you saying? Theo, Lee, there is something you must know. When I was young, I too was taken under the wing of Father Crosson. It was by his good graces that I gained admission into the Scholasticate, not unlike yourselves. What? I devoted myself entirely to my studies, that I might prove myself worthy of his kindness. My dedication was rewarded when I graduated at the top of my class and secures the prized position in the archives, alongside some of the Holy See's most esteemed individuals. It was there that I met a man who had become my closest friend and confidant. For 10 years, he had toiled in the sea's darkest recesses, working to see the ugly truth of Ishgard's past that would never see the light of day. Until the day the burden grew too great to bear, and he took his own life. For years I was torn between grief and anger, and not being able to save him. Fearing my anguish would consume me, I found succor in my religion. And day and night I pored over scripture, and soon I found myself back in these very halls, not as a student, but as a teacher. A tragic story indeed, and yet you have my condolences for your loss, but what does that have to do with our combatant? Of the Fury's love will all men receive, and by the balance of her spear will all be set free. Doubtless you too are familiar with these words. Those who deny the teachings of Volume 11 commit the greatest sin of all. They must bear full responsibility for the injustices wrought on the victims of our society. Master Arcombodin has done naught but scorn the truths penned within the tome. His dismissal is long overdue. This is madness. The Fury knows I bear no love for the bastard, but what you propose is to lay blame for generation upon generation of the Church's transgressions at his feet. I do only what must be done. Countless lives were lost in the Dragonsong War. We must needs purge the Church of any who espouse the false ideal that all men are not born equal, that their sins of our past are never repeated, and that the clergy might be restored to their former glory. I have faith in you, my children. Reflect on the teachings of Father Croissant. If you do not understand now, you will soon enough. It is true that Father Croissant was an ardent advocate of equality, who strove always to adhere to the principles espoused in Equal Under Her Every Watchful Gaze. Ever watchful. 'Tis equally true that our commandant has been outspoken in condemning that selfsame passage. Still, that hardly warrants his expulsion. You must admit the man has a point. Make an example of the son of one of Ishgard's most prominent houses would send a message, and it just might be the fastest way to bring about the change he seeks. Whether or not that change would be for the better, however, is another matter entirely. It was one thing when it was just an angry mob of seminarians calling for our commandant's head, but now that Father Saturn intends to lead the charge, it's another matter entirely. Whatever are we to do? We must speak with our commandant. I'm not entirely sure. Say nothing. I think we gotta talk to him. At the end of the day, from the point of view of like what these two characters want to see done, they gotta go and talk to him. I, however, would happily just let the guy get expelled. Fuck him. He's a douche. Farewell. Bye. But of course, our commandant's nothing if not astute. He's sure to have an idea or two of how to extricate himself from this predicament. Come, let us make for the pillars. Yeah, he's a slippery Slytherin. He's just gonna try and, like, you know, sneak his way out of it. Oh man, I really want him to still get expelled. I mean, is it so bad that I want that? I don't know. Am I a baddie? He seems like a douche. Like he just needs to go, man. Oh, and Le Brassois is such a like brown-nosed rat. Redzy, what should we do? I've never seen him like this. So that's why our commandant has been rampaging about this Scholasticate. Call me crazy, but I almost feel sorry for Le Brassois. Leave us. This has nothing to do with you. Enjoy your concert, Obso. So I've been pronouncing it Decimel. But you're saying I should say it Zemael. Zemael? So the D is silent. Zemael. Oh man, that's so easy to say. The D is just basically silent. Zemael. Zemael. Easy peasy. Okie dokes. Thank you. What baseless accusations would you care to hurl at me this time? Attempting to destroy the church? Or perhaps you're here to bring the light the person I had in instigating the Dragonsong War? Perhaps instead of entertaining every ridiculous rumor you hear, you might actually make yourself useful for once. You could start by questioning those two beside you. After all, they're the ones who arranged this entire farce and have been spreading these letters in a pathetically transparent attempt to incriminate me that I might be expelled. Please, listen, our commandant. We know that the accusations being levied at you are unfounded. I know we've had our differences, but today we come to lend you our aid. He's so full of rage that he can scarcely hear a word I say. Please, Redzy, perhaps you can try soothing him. Oh, ministrations, you say. Okie dokie. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Come here. Behind. I'll come in. Come. Behind this bush. Trust me. Come. Come, buddy. Ye of strong yet tender fingers. Don't make me laugh. You expect me to believe that you, the two who would stand to gain the most from my expulsion, have not so much as seen the nonsense that's been making the rounds in the dormitories? The truth revealed. Arcomedin is Amiel, a kidnapper? Trust me, we were to try and implicate you in a crime you didn't commit. We would have done a far more thorough job than this. Indeed, these writings simply make an appeal to emotion, with not a single piece of concrete evidence to support the accusation. Fine, perhaps it wasn't you two after all. Still, you rest assured that when I get my hands on the commoner that did this, they'll rue the day that they thought to meddle in the affairs of House Amiel. You best realize we commoners are not the ones on trial here. You are. I suggest you watch your tongue unless you prefer to lose the only allies you seem to have these days. Do not lose heart, Arcomedin. Together, we'll uncover the truth and see that this baseless petition against you is withdrawn. Why would I need your help? My innocence is beyond question, and the Fury herself will see my good name restored. I pray that she will. In the meantime, we too shall do our part. Fury's sake, Theo, leave it be! That aside, where did these papers even come from? And why didn't we receive one? If I had to guess, perhaps they were only given to those most inclined to believe the accusations. Foolishness at best. If anything, these letters will only give me the clues I need to identify the cowards behind them. And as a matter of fact, I believe I know precisely where to begin my search. Brilliant. We'd be more than happy to assist you in the investigation. Where would you have us go? And hand you the very knife that you would put in my back? Do you think me daft? If the petition is approved and I'm expelled, that would put you right at the top of the class. How very convenient. Oh, Arcomedin, don't you see? It is not awards or accolades that I study the scriptures as I do. I seek only to follow in the footsteps of Father Crosson. It was he who granted me the chance to achieve the grand vision he had for our realm and bring relief to those in need of spiritual succor. Of the Fury's love will all men receive, and by the balance of her spear will all be set free. I would share the wisdom of these words with all of Ishgard. Volume 11 of the 72 Articles of Hellenic Polity. What is it with commoners and their obsession with that over-idealistic screed? Come on, Arcomedin, let us not waste any further time entertaining the idle musings of the riffraff. Look, we can just manage just fine without your help. But if you do find anything, not that we expect you to, you report back to us if you know what's good for you. Understood? I really, really wish I could not. I wish I could just be like, no, I'm gonna let him get thrown out. If I didn't know better, I'd almost say that sounded like a thank you. Well, there's nothing else to do here. I suppose we should get to work. An excellent idea, Lee. Now, where do you propose we should start? The Furies save us. Yeah, I need to rally him to the head. Poor Lee. If Theo wasn't so insistent on helping the bastard, I might have left him to find his own way out of this mess. Me too. Letters from no one. Theo deliberates on how to best proceed with the investigation. Inspector's eyeglasses. And spectacle emo. Oh, please tell me it's this. Please tell me it's that. Oh, that is way too close to my eyeballs though. Fucking hell. That, oh, please tell me it's that. That'd be so good. It is that. Yo, let's go. Yes, this is gonna be so good. If we could only track down the author of the letters and convince them to recant these statements, the student body would have no choice but to withdraw their motion. But where would we even begin the search? By searching for more of the same document. A brilliant plan, Redzy. By examining all the letters that have been distributed through the Scholasticate, we may very well find the clues leading us to the culprit. It's settled then. Let's return to the Scholasticate and commence our search. Sorry, I got derailed. Cherry Lemonade said what sort of pizza, and the answer is pineapple. With some spicy meat. Maybe some chorizo. Double cheese. Thin crust. It's settled then. Let's return to the Scholasticate and commence our search. Capwell, welcome to the stream. That style of that emote changes depending on the race. Oh, really? Oh man, I hope mine is good. I hope mine is good. Wait, oh no, we had to break up. You're not a fan? Oh no, come on, little pineapple on the pizza, double cheese, little spicy chorizo, maybe a garlic dip. So good, so good. It would seem that more than a few of the students tossed their papers in the rubbish without so much as reading them. Thankfully, I was able to scavenge some of the ones that had been thrown away. A few of the seminarians were close enough to lend us letters they received. Upon closer examination, it would appear that while the overarching message is the same, precise arguments made differ from letter to letter. Whatever could this mean? Either that different people were writing the letters, or that the letters have been tailored for the individuals that receive them to help sway them against what's his face. Suspicious letters? Whatever are you talking about? I've not received anything of the sort. Oh, Janet, don't lie to me. Janet, why would you lie to me? Don't you want a pineapple pizza, Janet? Now that you mention it, however, I did observe some of the seminarians tossing out crumpled slips of paper. Mayhap these are the letters you speak of? Ah, so you did want some of the pineapple pizza, didn't you, Janet? I knew it. Fucking knew it. Blaze? Oh yes, in fact, Cram and I have been gathering letters all afternoon. Feast your eyes on this. One of the girls said that the letter just showed up on her bed, as if out of nowhere. Yo! I returned to my quarters to check if I had received something similar, but there was nothing to be found. Wah, wah, wah. No pineapple pizza for you, Blaze. At first, I thought it was a simple oversight, but after asking around, I learned that there were more than a few others who, like me, had been overlooked. Ah, so I was right. They're tailoring the letters to people who will be able to be swayed against our combatant. Theo has already appraised me of the situation. Not that he needed to, mind you. It is for that very reason that I remained behind with Blaze, to investigate the origin of the nasty rumours flying about. It didn't take long for us to connect the rumours to the letters and coax one of the seminarians to show us the document they'd received. I investigated further, and behold, these are all the ones I managed to collect in my search thus far. Under normal circumstances, the basis in invectives penned here would hardly suffice to convince anyone. It would seem, however, years of harboured animosity have blinded people to their better judgment. Now, Redzy, did your search prove fruitful? Fruitful as in pineapple pizza? Yes, it did. It did, Theo. It did. Excellent. Let's take a closer look and see what we can discern. How curious. What's curious, sir? There's too much Harry Potter going on. I can't deal with it. Very curious. It would appear our culprit has gone through the trouble of writing and distributing 3 distinctly different versions of the same letter. The first reads, as illustrated by the recent abduction that has taken place within these sacred halls, our commandant will stop at nothing to eliminate those who stand in his way. Such blatant disrespect of her teachings must not be tolerated. The second says, if it is one thing to disagree with the opinions of your fellow seminarians, it is quite another to abuse one's influence to have your ideological opponents removed. Ula, a firm believer in the teachings of Volume 11 of the Articles of Hellenic Polity and staunch advocate of equality, fell victim to our commandant's treachery. The villain cannot go unpunished. And the last one, Ula's copy of Volume 11 was discovered in the prefect's room shortly after the girl's disappearance. This, more than anything, proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that our commandant is guilty. While the final letter at least offers an argument, it's hardly a compelling one. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but aren't there several copies of the Articles of Hellenic Polity sitting on our library shelves? While I can't speak to why our commandant would have one in the first place, the book found in his quarters couldn't have been any of those. Blaze, when you spoke with Ula earlier, did she mention anything about Volume 11? I didn't think anything of it at the time, but while Ula was recovering in the infirmary, she asked that I retrieve her copy from her room. When I went to look for it, it wasn't there. Which would mean the tome was removed unbeknownst to her. So it would seem. After all, she testified that when the 2 thugs seized her at the marketplace, she had nothing on her person but a pocket of gil. Presumably, the book was still in her quarters then. It would be one thing if the book had disappeared with Ula, but for someone to sneak into her room and remove it after the fact? Why, it's as if the culprit intended to use it to frame our commandant all along. I don't want our commandant to be innocent though. I don't care if it's bad or I'm wrong. Get that motherfucker out of here. Just expel him and be done with it. And that weasel friend of his as well. Get out of here. Why, I'd bet my last gil you're right, and that's the reason none of us received a letter. We're the only people who would be able to confirm what with Ula that the book had been pilfered from her room. But who would go to such great lengths to frame our commandant? I would. That's our Theo, always striving to help his fellow man, even if that man is all that stands between him and the top of the class. It's enough to leave a girl smitten, isn't it, Blaze? What are you talking about? I'm not smitten. I just admire him for his kind heart, is all. But Blaze, why did she dash off like that? Is she taken ill? In a manner of speaking, I'll go and make sure she's okay. Oh dear. Well, whatever it is, I hope she recovers quickly. In the meantime, we need to put our heads together if we hope to get out of this mess. Redzy, what do you think? Why would anyone go to such lengths to implicate our combatant? To throw others off the scent? Perhaps he implicated himself because he is a dickhead. Tough one. Tough one. Tough one. Just quickly in chat, Silver, I think you've been talking about something that in Sweden you call taco sauce. I think it is most likely for people in the UK, it would be what we call salsa, but like you would make it spicy. So it'd be like a tomato based with chopped tomatoes in it, with some herbs and like spice. Pretty much that, yeah. And it goes like in tacos and burritos, and on you can have it like with salads and put it on top of nachos and shit. You know, yeah. I think that's what you're looking for. But salsa is a dip, but also it. I don't know. I think to throw others off the scent. But of course, none save the kidnapper, him or herself, would have such a strong motive to concoct this convoluted plan, which raises the possibility that the kidnapping was naught but a plot to have our combatant expelled in the first place. In other words, if we can track down the person behind these letters, we'll have ourselves the culprit behind Ula's abduction. We must inform Inspector Briarden straight away. Indeed. He's currently conducting an investigation at the vault, you say. Let us make our way there with all speed. We just can never escape the vault. We can't escape the vault. Cram? Cram. Oh, cram. Why are you looking down, my guy? Come on now. Cheer up. Thomas the Destroyer. What a banging name. Welcome to the stream. First words in the stream are: smoother cooked version is what I think of as taco sauce or enchilada sauce here in the US. The non-cooked version is what I think of as salsa, like a dip, I guess. And then if it is just diced tomato, onion, and chilies, that is pico de gallo. 14 out of 10. I agree. With a name like Thomas the Destroyer, can't be wrong. And for reasons that I can neither confirm nor deny, Thomas is also the best name ever, so yeah. Indeed. A perfect vantage point from here. To watch the vault? Dude, don't even. Okay, let's put a pin in the Final Fantasy MTG question there, and then remind me to talk about it afterwards, please. That's him over there. Yes, that is Bryden. Ah, it's you. What brings you all the way here? You have something to report? Bryden, these kids are on crack. They've concocted this crazy, insane theory and plan that somehow our combatant is not guilty. I see. Show me these letters, and I shall determine if they are as suspicious as you insist. This is everything we've been able to find. See? These kids are cooked beyond belief. Look! The author goes out of his way to mention that Ular's copy of Volume 11 was found in our combatant's room. The fool. In his feeble attempt to frame the prefect, he's only incriminated himself. Yeah, because the only person that we're aware of who knew that the copy was in his room was his weasel friend, who when we confronted him, said, I've just found this copy in his room. No. And as far as we're aware, only we know that, right? So it's him? I trust that you two have put the pieces together? Yeah, I think so. You have proven an able associate indeed. It is from here, however, that the real work begins. Should at any time you begin to feel your powers of concentration waver or your attention to detail slip, you need but do this. Take a deep breath and focus your eye into the distance. In that moment, the solution will appear before you. The game is afoot, and if we intend to win the day, we must remain vigilant. Now, let's get our man. Okay, let's put these glasses on. Let's do this emote. We've got the spectacle emote, and we have inspector's eyeglasses in the inventory. Oh shit! I don't look like I'm wearing any. Have I hidden my helmet? Yes, I have. There we go. Oh my god! Nice! Don't tell me. So, because the emote is different for each race, does that mean that Eorzean get to do the actual like the bridge push? Yo. Oh, you do a little nice. Eorzean get the actual thing. What about Lala's? What do Lala's get? Because, I mean... look. That's pretty good. Lala's get the same as this one? Okay. We shall see. Because I can neither confirm nor deny rumors or allegations that, of course, on the journey of an Eorzean lifetime, you know, that we might be, I don't know, maybe we be switching it up. when we step into the next expansion. Anyway, anyway, I need to BRB because my alarm just went off to say that I need to put some more antibiotic like eye drops in. So I'm going to BRB and run ads, 3-minute break, get some snacks, hydrate, stretch, and then pray. Return to the stream as we continue our investigations in Hogwarts. Oh god, look at these goddamn glasses. Look at these goddamn. Pray, return to the stream. Nice. Okie dokes. Welcome back, welcome back. Theo, what do you have to say? I think I missed something. What exactly are we going after? I can see the connection, but how does it help us deduce the identity of the perpetrator? Inspector Bryden truly is amazing. Why he's cracked the case with little more than scattered scraps of evidence. Literally. Yeah, I mean, he is pretty good. I'll give him that. He is pretty good. Oh, thank you very much, Marsha. I appreciate that. Thank you. The Life and Lies of Father Saturn. A satisfied smirk steals across Bryden's face as all the pieces of the puzzle fall into place. We get a Scholasticate coat for this. Cool. So the Life and Lies of Father Saturn is kind of giving away that he's involved. I just don't understand how he would have known. Did we go and tell him? Did we tell him that Arcombodin's friend found the book in his dormitory? Before we begin pursuing our man in earnest, answer me this. Can any of you tell me where Ular's copy of Volume 11 currently is? The letters say it was found in Arcombodin's room, though for all we know, that could be complete and utter bollocks. Redzy, I see you've managed to keep your word to Labrasia. Very good. Allow me to enlighten the rest of you. The tome is currently in my possession. Labrasia discovered it in Arcombodin's room and turned it over to us in secret for fear it would fuel the ongoing rumors. Now knowing what you do, it's time to put your minds to the test. What do you surmise is the relationship between our talented writer friend and the thief that lifted the book from Ular's quarters? They're one and the same. They must be accomplices. They're not related in the slightest. Say nothing. I genuinely believe that Labrasia is 100% like on the side of Arcombodin and is not. I don't think they have like another motive or anything. I'm actually gonna. I was gonna say they're one and the same. I'm gonna go they're not related in the slightest, and I could be very off base here. Brandon's gonna rip me one. It seems you missed the obvious. Oh, Brandon, come on, don't do me like that. Come on, man. If you were to take a moment and work through the facts, you'd notice the motivation behind the stolen book and letters is the same. you have to forgive me, Brandon. I don't play these all in one go, man. I don't do them back to back, all right? There's a lot of PTSD MSQ in between. It would stand to reason that the perpetrators are either working in tandem or, in fact, are one and the same, which leads us to our next question. Who would have been able to enter and exit Ular's room unnoticed? The perpetrator was able to move quickly and not draw attention to themselves in the act, leading me to believe our book snatcher had easy access to all rooms within the dormitory. How, you might ask? Keys. Something only 3 people currently possess, Father Saturn and the prefects Arcombodin and Labrasia. Nah. So one of them is the culprit? Well, which one could it be? It couldn't be. I know. It was Arcombodin. Think about it. It explains why he was so adamant in refusing our help. Arcombodin's framing himself. Well, what sense is there in him stealing the book when the only thing it would serve to do is implicate him in a crime that he may not even have committed? Then that leaves us Labrasia as the only other person aside from the inspector and Redzy who came to contact with the books. I'd say he's a prime suspect. It certainly is suspicious, but what motive could he possibly have? If only there was a way we could glean the answer. Redzy, I hear that you possess a great gift, one which you employ to reveal long-hidden truths about our nation. Might you be able to use this power to shine some light on the matter at hand? Nah, it doesn't work like that, man. So it's not yours to control. I guess that means we'll need to rely on our own wits to obtain the answers we seek. Fortunately, I have an idea of my own, but I'll need your help to see it through. Well then, Theo, let's put this idea of yours into action. Last I heard, Arcombodin and Labrasia had taken refuge in Zamel Manor. Let's make our way there post-haste. I'll leave it to you to see the bumblings of these three do not interfere with the final stage of my investigation at the vault. But do not tarry long, with Father Saturn throwing his full support behind the petition. Our Commandant has but a few bells before his name is permanently struck from the registry. I'll do what I can to see what the proceedings are delayed, but I cannot guarantee that I will buy us the time that we need. Godspeed, Redzy. I'll see you at the hearing. Yeah, if the echo worked like that, it would be super handy, but it's not how it goes. What the fuck? Where am I going? The longest way possible? Wow. I'm just gonna sit here for... I need... like this, yeah. So unfortunately, I didn't really notice until it was too late. Oh, monkey pups. That in that cutscene, they were all talking behind me, out of shot, amongst themselves, these three. So I'm just getting a little like 30-second loop of them standing like this. So at least when I edit this into like the videos of the episodics like journey, I can at least get some of them standing there to zoom in on when it's their narrative turn to talk, because I completely fucked up that bit. But hey, these things happen, man. These things happen. It is what it is. Whatever Theo's brilliant plan is, I certainly hope he took this into account. Again, I'm going to take this kind of treatment sitting down. Looks like they're at it again. What are we to do? Rise, Lebrassier. As you can see, our Commandant and I are discussing important matters at the moment. You have something to report? Return later. No, I think I'll get involved now. Findings? Ha! As if you four managed to dig up. As if anything you four managed to dig up can help me now. The hearing is about to begin, and my fate is as good as sealed. There's still time, our Commandant. Earlier you pledged your innocence to us. Let us pledge it once more at the hearing before one and all. The truth shall speak for itself. The truth? You expect those fools to see the truth when this evidence to the contrary is staring them in the face? How do you think this plan of your pea-sized minds has concocted will succeed where all Lebrassier's best attempts have failed? We will succeed, our Commandant, for it's not just I that stands with you, but the hero who brought to light the truth behind our very nation. Yes, there is nothing that he has not seen. You? Surely you understand the implications of this, don't you, Lebrassier? Redzy has the ability to peer into events of the past. Indeed, it was through his visions that Ishgard's true origins were brought to light. You need say no more. He's already used his vaunted power to see that I was the one behind it all. Yes, it was I that kidnapped Ular. It was I that snuck into her room and stole Volume 11. And it was that I that distributed the letters, and so that I might implicate our Commandant. Yeah, I don't believe it. Are you trying to take the fall? How satisfying it is to finally be able to say it out loud. For so long, I had to plot my revenge in silence and mask my hatred of you with hollow praise and bashful smiles. Oh, his face! Lebrassier, what madness is this you speak? You truly are oblivious, aren't you? And allow me to enlighten you. After all the transgressions of your family has committed against mine, did you truly think I'd remain loyal to you? For centuries, your house has humiliated us. It was something we'd come to accept, but the wall between the nobility and the common class came tumbling down. We were met with the most harrowing truth of all. Our suffering had been for nothing. Everything we grew up believing about our status was a fabrication. The tales spun to keep us complacent. In reality, you are no better than the two broom rats beside you. You never were. It was a terrible realization, but one that also gave me hope. Hope that you could be taken down just as any other. That's when I began plotting. Ular's abduction, the letters, the rumors they spurred, it was all part of my master plan. Bring shame and dishonor on you and your family as you have mine. I'd staked everything, yes, even my very freedom, but it was worth it to give you a taste of our pain. I don't buy it. What's more, I bribed the two kidnappers into abducting Ula with money from your purse. And having entrusted the management of your finances to me, you never suspected a thing. Lebrassier, I can only imagine the pain you've endured, but to seek revenge in this way... Nevertheless, I thank you for confessing your crimes. Now we can absolve our competent of the false charges brought against him. Well, wait a minute. You mean that he didn't actually see into the past? You deceived me. If you recall, Theo never explicitly said that Redzy had a vision of what happened to Ula. He merely observed that he possesses such an ability. Truth be told, it's not even a power that he can control at will. No. Was it really Lebrassier? I thought he was his boy through and through. He's a rat. Now then, Harkonnen, I suppose that's all the proof of innocence you'll need. Let's escort Lebrassier to the hearing and have him repeat his most dramatic confession before the headmistress. I thought Saturn was going to be the guy. Are you... Really? I thought he was just actually in love with Harkonnen. I never saw it. The hatred, I mean. How could I have been so blind? We've been friends from childhood. Never for a moment did I question his loyalty. What a fool I was. However, did I think I could stand at the forefront of our nation when I was so oblivious to that which was happening under my very nose? Harkonnen, pray, do not torture yourself. Rather, open your heart and allow Halone's wisdom to set you free. Once you come to see Lebrassier not only as your friend but as your peer, I promise that the both of you will find a way to mend any bonds that have been broken. Of the Fury's love will all men receive, and by the balance of her spear will all be set free. You truly believe these words, don't you? You cling to them even when reality does all it can to prove you wrong. I suppose it's that unwavering faith that your friends find so endearing. Now then, it's time for me to put my own faith to the test and face my fate head on. May the Fury have mercy. So what are you waiting around here for? We have a hearing to attend. I'll meet you two there. There's something I must confirm with the inspector first. Redzy, I cannot shake the feeling that this affair runs far deeper than any of us could ever have imagined. If you would, please accompany our competent to his hearing and see to it that nothing goes awry in my absence. Oh, there's still time. The Brassoir's just trying to take the fall for his boy. Because he's in love. He wants to save his baby. And it was Saturn all along. It was the Sega Saturn. It was Sonic. Motherfucker. Oh. Can you not speak while in the chapel? For the Fury can hear the whispers of your soul. Fuck. Oh, in that case, I'm not going in. No. That's no. That's fine. That's where I leave it. Nah, we're good. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye. I ain't going in there. You must be crazy. Just no. Also, Bluejoy, Shepherd, and Zuzu, thank you very much for the follows, and welcome to the Go Merry crew. I'm sorry that I missed the alerts. I've been deep in the Matrix. Any moment now, I'm gonna burst into flame. When my grandson became a Knight of House Forteaux, I was so proud, but now every day I pray for his safe return home. As the shepherd watches over his flock, so do we at St. Raymond's Cathedral care for those who seek sanctuary in these trying times. May the grace of alone keep you safe on your journey of an Eorzean lifetime. Alright, here we go. What? I must say, Master Le Brassoir, that I am extremely disappointed that anyone, much less a student of our upstanding establishment, would commit such atrocities. I'm truly at a loss for words. Headmistress Eorzean, if I may, do you not find the timing of these confessions to be incredibly convenient? It is as if Master Le Brassoir here has been coerced into admitting to crimes he himself didn't commit. Let us not rush to condemn a man who may very well be innocent. We must also keep in mind that this incident will have repercussions that extend beyond the Scholasticate. Distrust of our church has never been so high. She looks like one of the ladies, the lady from the Hildebrand, the ancient sirs. If we were to expel either one of our prefects, both of whom have strong ties to House Samuel, we will lose any credibility of our establishment still has in the eyes of the citizens. To this end, I propose an alternative plan. We'll make a full disclosure of this scandal to the public, and together with an announcement that St. Andalim's Scholasticate will be temporarily closed. It's past time we push for a full reformation of the school and its curriculum. And there it is, the confession I've been waiting for. Right, baby. Confession? Master Bryden, explain yourself. From the start, I had my suspicions that someone was pulling the strings behind the scenes. Someone who had secured a high enough position within the clergy to manipulate the students and the system. I poured through records, closely examining any who fit this description. It was no easy task, but I finally found what I was searching for, and combined with the confession Theomon obtained from Le Brassoir, I was able to uncover the true culprit. I speak of you, Saturn, and I do not call you father, for you are no priest. The documents admitting you into your current position were all forged. It's a sham. You manipulated Le Brassoir into carrying out what you yourself could not. You stirred up discord among the students and fomented the people's distrust of the clergy in the hopes of creating an even greater rift between the people of Ishgard and the clergy, all in the hopes of seeing the Scholasticate close down once and for all. Carla, thank you very much for the resub and the 4 months of support. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hope you's good. But I don't understand. Why would Father Saturn seek to ruin the Scholasticate? To answer that would lie in the past. Over a decade ago, Saturn graduated top of his class and was welcomed into the ranks of the Holy See. It was there he was assigned work as an expurgator. Expurgator? Expurgator. Expurgator. An expunger. Expurgator? Expurgator? Expecto! What are you talking about? In all my years serving the Holy See, I've never even heard of such a post. Is he supposed to, like, ruin or, like, remove specific parts of the history and information? I'd be more surprised if you had. A holy body of decency, a sector that is comprised of a few select individuals, is perhaps the best kept of Ishgard's many secrets. Its existence is known only to a handful of people beside the Archbishop himself. My God. It's like he works for Area 51. Sector 7. I'm impressed, Master Briarden. It would seem that your reputation is well deserved, though I must correct you on one account. I am no expurgator, but rather one of the so-called watchmen consigned to guard them. That said, we shared a similar fate. Both expurgator and watchman alike were struck from official records and confined in the bowels of the Holy See, damned to live out our lives in the shadows as pallid husks of the men and women we could have been, all so that someday we might fulfill the task. Where written records were deemed too dangerous, expurgators would serve as living documents, orally passing down our nation's greatest secrets. When the time came for the Archbishop's successor to ascend the throne, we would briefly emerge from our isolation to pass on, our mouths to their ears, all we knew of Ishgard before sinking back into obscurity. Ooh, that's kinda cool. Of course, no highborn man or woman would ever be condemned to this fate, no. That was a destiny reserved for commoners, orphans with no ties to the world above. 7 hells. So if the truth hasn't come to light, Theo and I may have ended up as expurgator. Men and women forced to sacrifice their own lives that our nation's darkest secrets might be preserved forever unbeknownst to our people. I can scarce believe my ears. Really? Really, Headmistress? You've not been paying any attention to anything we've done in Heavensward main MSQ or any of the patch MSQ? You're still shocked. You're still shocked that this shit is still going down. And you're the headmistress of this establishment. Okay. Okay. Father Saturn. The friend you spoke of. It's going to be Father Crosson, isn't it? Yes, he was an expurgator. Such anguish did his duties cause him that he chose death over that wretched excuse for a life. And while a new era is upon us, one that does not condemn the innocent of a life of despair for the sake of one man, it does not undo the injustice of 1,000 years. It was to right the wrongs of the past that I escaped that foul dungeon and made my way back to the place where it all began. This twisted institution. The place responsible for stealing the bright futures of young orphans needs to be closed down for good. Father Saturn, your actions are heinous and I can in no way condone them. That said, if there is truth to what you say, perhaps it would be for the best for us to suspend all lessons until we can reach a consensus as to how we might proceed. But, Headmistress, would not closing down the Scholasticate be akin to evading our responsibility as men and women of the clergy? It is our duty to speak the truth, not bury it. For too long, the people have been fed naught but lies. It's time we took the initiative and gave them a reason to put their faith in us once more. I must agree with Theo. As I have learned firsthand, we must take care never to abuse our power and privilege, lest we hurt the people closest to us. To keep silent would be to repeat the mistakes of our past. Our confident drop in law. The only way that we can move forward is to take responsibility for our actions and make an earnest effort to reach out to those we have wronged. While we may never receive forgiveness, at least we can attempt to atone for any anguish we may have caused those that did not deserve it. If it is true that all men are born equal, as I have heard so many in this room preach time and time again, then all are entitled to know the truth. Let us lead by example and freely share all that we have learned here today. Father Saturn, while I cannot pretend to understand your ordeal or soothe the fury that has taken hold in your heart, I can promise you one thing. I swear on Father Croissant's copy of the Parables of Saint Danethan that not you nor any of those who shared your fate will ever be forgotten. Yo. Thus was all laid bare before the public. The atrocities suffered by expurgator and watchmen alike, along with the hands of the Scholasticate and Holy See, were too fast for me to read out loud. So it was that a new path was forged that day, one that would see a renewed faith in the church and its teachings, where the citizens would come to learn that all men should be regarded as equal, not only in the eyes of alone, but also by one another. Ooh. Damn. Let me check the event log and just see, can I... No, it doesn't show me that. Phoenix, welcome back to the stream, brother. Welcome home. Yeah, I can imagine. Hot bus. Not good. Not good. Get yourself some H2O, buddy. Pedro, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Kick down Eric's door. Eric, you're not going to believe the crap they got going on at school. Send everyone. Get the dragons. We need to burn it down. Burn it down. Heresy detected. Okay. We got to get rid. We got to get rid. The chamber for the headmistress of St. Endelim Scholasticate lies beyond. She's quite busy. Yeah, okay. Theo is a born detective. He told me that he wants to speak with the inspector because he thought it suspicious that Father Saturn was pushing so hard to have our commandant expelled. Sure enough, it turned out that he was the one pulling the strings all along. But I'm glad the ordeal is finally behind us. I cannot help but feel as though we'd lost one of our own. We share the same origins as Father Saturn. We'd have shared the same fate had it not been for you. Redzy, thank you for restoring peace to the Scholasticate. You've reminded us that there is a world beyond these doors that relies as much upon us as we do them. You've opened our eyes and shown us that destiny is but the choices we make. If we are strong and persevere, I have no doubt that we can rebuild the Scholasticate and regain the people's trust. I fucking love my glasses, man. Not these, the ones in game. Redzy, now that your work here is done, I suppose the time for farewells is upon us. Will you be departing Ishgard immediately? It's sad to say farewell, but let's send you and the inspector off in style. Actually, Lee, my free company, the Go and Merry crew, we live here in Ishgard, so all you gotta do is go like, I don't know. Look for our flag, okay? You know where we're at. You know where we're at. You can pop by for lunch. Be careful though, don't go to Epi's bedroom. She's got some crazy shit going on there. You don't want to see it, you don't want to see it. I hope you listened. Ah, there's my trusted associate. I feared I might not be able to bid you a proper farewell before I left. On behalf of my uncle, allow me to thank you for all of your hard work. There's still so much fighting and bickering going on. Couldn't you stay with us just for a bit longer? I fear there are more pressing mysteries than demand my attention. Not to mention a certain young lady in Uldar who awaits my return. Oh, another client of yours, I take? Theo, is your head screwed on backwards? He's talking about his... Tactless fools, the both of you. But I suppose you're nothing if not sincere, hey Theo? And while I'll admit that naivety is one of your more endearing traits, combined with the blunderings of the idiot beside you, it's like as not to bring the Scholasticate to ruin. That's why you'll need someone with extensive knowledge of the affairs of Ishgard and the proper connections to actually bring about the change you seek. Someone like me. Whoa, you... Don't talk yourself up too much, bro. You're gonna need me. The words of a man looking to steal his way into our dear Theo's heart. Blaze, Lee, it seems you've got competition. Why are you gonna call him out like that? Come on. The fury take you all. Call me what you will, but Theo would never replace me with anyone, much less a conniving snake like our Combinin. How refreshing it is to hear such playful banter among friends. It would seem our worries are finally behind us. Before we celebrate, however, there is one last thing. Blaze, I'd like to thank you for your support. Were it not for your meticulous notes and sharp eyes, Ula would still be missing. Was that weird change of pose? Redzy, Inspector, words are not enough to express our gratitude. It was only because of you that we were able to unmask the perpetrator and restore peace to our school. Just as Father Croissant brought you to us in Gorgain Mills, I cannot help but feel Halone guided you to us in our time of need. We hope that one day we can repay the kindness you've showed us by rebuilding the Scholasticate. When next you visit, we hope she'll have retaken her place as the nation's top establishment of higher learning and once again serve to light the people's way back to the halls of Halone. I suppose all's well that ends well. Our fair nation has her share of tragedy and turmoil, but I take heart in knowing that those are such as yourselves to watch over her and see that she does not stray from her course until we meet again. Till we meet again, Bryden. Oh, I look forward to our next adventures. And there we have it. The life and lies of Father Saturn comes to an end, completing Heavensward Scholasticate questline. Oh shit, I don't have armory space. Oh no. Right, we're down to this tree. What have I done? Let's just get this out. Let me just put this on. There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We love to see it. Yo, this is kind of pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. It's looking good. If I could get glasses for the red panda as well, that'd be 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But yeah, so no, these glasses are the only like facial glam that I have. I think I might have had a monocle at one point as well, but otherwise it's just like helmet or hats. We're looking pretty fine here. Ain't gonna lie. Pretty fine. Okay. That's the end of the Scholasticate. Nice little like shocking twisterino at the end there. Nothing too bonkers, but still like if you've been paying attention and getting into the story of it through the episodes, it's got a good amount of weight to it. And it's just like nice that it's all come full circle, and now Draco Malfoy is friends with Harry, Hermione, and Ron, and they're all gonna, you know, all gonna figure it all out. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So, where do I go for Sohm all? Where do I go for Sohm all? Let me have a look. Boom, 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 boom. Is it going to be Idleshire? Moogletown? Wait, Moogletown? Oh. You know what? Maybe it is Moogletown. It's the Fires of Sohm or Idleshire. Let's go. Hold on. I've never even been down here. I didn't even know this was here. The snail. Oh, that's cool. This is cute. Very pretty. He's a little Moogle. Yeah, this is cool. I didn't even know this was here. Little Moogle Moogs. The fires of Sohm all. The Gossamer Moogle appears to be searching for someone. Okay. Oh, you're Redzy, aren't you? I found you at last, Cooper. Vidofnir asked me to come and find you, and I've been searching high and low, near and far, Cooper. You know how difficult it is to look for someone while trying to stay unseen yourself? Well, never mind all that now. There are more important things to worry about, Cooper. Vidofnir was very insistent that I hurry back to you at Sohm Summit as soon as possible. So, on your way, Cooper. Right, that's my job done, and I'll get on ahead and let Vidofnir know that you're coming. I'll see you there, Kupo. See you, Kupo. Asura, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good day. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. So we're gonna see Vido? I like. Oh, she's just chilling. Holy schmoly. Hey, got some Googles. Well, it's about time. Vidofnir's been waiting for you, and it's hardly a good idea to keep a dragon waiting, Kupo. Oh, Rosa, /bow. Vido looking extravagant as always. Thou hast discharged the duty admirably, child of Mogholm. And greetings to thee, warrior of warriors. Dost thou have my gratitude, thy hasty arrival. I bid thee hence to Sohm to aid in the quieting of these sacred grounds. When Nidhogg did meet his end, his minions quit the slopes of the mountain, and its once tranquil passages have become home to all manner of beastly intruders. And worse, the fires at the core of Sohm rage as well, as if roiled by some unwelcome parasite. The spirits of our fallen will find no rest until this disturbance is calmed. Thus we'd have thee descend on the mountain's depths and sweep clean Sohm stony halls. Would that I could perform the deed myself. Alas, my girth prevents ready passage through the caverns leading unto the mountain's molten heart. Would you accept this charge I lay upon thee? Of course, Vido. Anything for you. Thou art generous of spirit, child of man. Know that I shall not sit idly by whilst thou toil within. Those winged nuisances with screeches rend the air above the summit will soon learn of my displeasure. Yeah, Vido just like, I am 2 chunks to get in. So could you go, please? I sincerely hope Vidofnir thinks of me as doesn't think of me as a winged nuisance. Anyway, good luck in there, Redzy. See you, Kubo. Okie dokes, friends. I believe you know what time it is. Exclamation mark raffle if you were able to join me on Light Zodiac right here, right now, for the first time. Blind Mine, Zero Death, Sohm hard as one of the final things that we have to do in Heavensward patch 3.5. Ooh-wee. Come on now, get in here, baby. Oh, you have a good doggo mount. Don't tell me where or when I get that, but I am gonna get that. These are good boys. These are good boys. Oh. Sohm. Oh, you know what? I better check actually. Is this up? Time expired. Yeah, I thought it has. Let me go and get my wondrous trials for the week. Chloe, you evil bitch. Who's this dickhead standing on the fucking NPC? Cool. Okay, new one's up. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I need to remember, Mousy, holding X to interact with stuff when there are players. Yo. Oh, Adelaide, looking like a wonderful member of the Scholasticate. Indeed. Five seconds left in the raffle. Quick. All right. Silver, Ada, and Robbie, pray, join me. On some adventures. Okay, Silver, no worries. All good. No copy. Barbarino. KMC, you know you've been on the VOD squad for long when you try to skip through to the dungeon start. That's right, we'll be getting in there in a second. Svein, welcome back to the stream. How long have you been getting to enjoy Final Fantasy so far? So, this is stream 98, and I started playing on, I think it was the 4th of June, 2024. Coming towards the end of patch 3.5 Heavensward. And I've enjoyed every minute. Every minute. Kaz, do you suspect Robbie of riggery? I think it could be rigged. Silver, I don't know. I'm still not very good at knowing the class, job, icon, overall or whatever. Oh, the company just ranked up. We just got ranked 24. Hey, yo. Shit. FC, GZ, everyone. Let's go. Yeah, it's crazy that I'm not even out of the free trial in terms of how much content I've played so far, which is just incredible. Carla, you're really glad that I've taken my time and not rushing through? It's best enjoyed slowly? Yeah, absolutely. When I initially started playing, I wanted to not skip anything, but full send ASAP to be caught up with the MSQ in time for Dawntrail's release. And I would have needed to have played at least 8 or 9 hours a day, every day from when I started to just before Dawntrail's release. And 9 days in, I finished 2.0 credits. I rolled credits on 2.0, 9 streams in, and then made a video being like, I'm not doing that thing anymore, trying to get to Dawntrail. I'm enjoying this way too much. It's way too special. I'm only going to get to do this once. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to slow it down, and I'm doing everything in patch order. I'm not skipping a thing, and I'm trying to just have my real journey of an Eorzean lifetime from start to wherever we end up being whenever I get there, sort of thing. And it's just been a blast. Nice one on the rank up, by the way, Phoenix. Let's go. Terralyn, thank you very much for the resub and 8 months of support. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope it was good. And a good morning to you. Okay, cool. We've got 2 TBS, heal, and the Le Damage. So what has surprised you the most about the game, if you have anything in particular? I would say that the most surprising thing... Oh, well, actually, hold on. Let's just clarify that. So when I say surprised, it's not because I thought Final Fantasy XIV was bad, or I thought that it wouldn't be whatever I'm about to say. It's more that something that I didn't think was going to be as incredible as it has been, and that is the music is just unbelievable. The music is without comparison. I have been a long-time player of World of Warcraft since the vanilla days, and I love the music, and the music literally gives me shivers and gets me fucking hyped every time. But this is more than that. There is a song for inspiring. There is a song for bringing you to tears. There is a song for the quiet moments. There's a song for every single feeling, range of emotion, color of the rainbow. It's just never ending. It's so incredible, and everything has its own unique music, basically. I know that there's a lot of relapse with like zones and stuff and whatnot, but the fights having their own music, their own song, their own lyrics that take into account the story, the lore, how important this fight is. Or flip side, the MSQ songs and moments and cinematics. It is the glue that holds everything together. Or better yet, no, the music is the plate on which all of the other incredible, delicious, perfect things are served up on that Final Fantasy delivers. The music offers it to you, and the rest of it sits on top of it, and it's fucking perfection. Listen to this piano. It's like Sohm is trying to say, Redzy's right. It's like Sohm is trying to say, it's not all about me, but it kind of is. It's just so good. So good. So yeah, I wouldn't mind going through doing some stuff like talking about some of my thoughts and things on some of the songs and the music as well. The only thing that I really struggle with is that some songs are just copyright doom and gloom when it comes to YouTube videos. But at the end of the day, not everything's got to be a freaking YouTube video, you know. We can just talk. But yeah, at some point I'd like to do that. I mean, for those who don't know, by the way, like I'm fully all in and invested in the game. When I'd finished a Realm Reborn, I thought I'd do a 2-hour stream where I ranked every dungeon that I've played as a new player in a Realm Reborn, and ended up taking the lore, the visuals, and the music for each individual dungeon into account, and that was an 8-hour stream, close to 9 hours, where I full sent. I didn't skimp. I didn't gloss over. I went and found the fucking moments from the VODs from the first time that I did it, then played the soundtrack, refreshed my memory of what it was like when I was there. You just gotta give a game like this the real attention to detail. So maybe we do that with the music too. We're doing that again for Heavensward, right? Yes, of course, brother. We are 100% doing that for Heavensward as well. Oh, of course, of course. I may need to actually make sure I have pizza on hand for that one, because that's going to be a stream. Pizza to cry onto. All right, friends, enough stalling. The time has come. The fall of Nidhogg brought an end not only to the Dragonsong War, but also the hierarchy of power that reigned in Sohm. Bereft of its dreaded leader, the Horde scattered to the four winds, leaving the dragon's sacred grounds unattended and unguarded. All manner of beastly intruders now skitter within, irresistibly drawn to the energies of the bountiful crystal lodes, and the molten heart of the mountain's core beats with feverish intensity, as if seeking to expel some nesting parasite. Answer Vinovnir's plea, cleanse the stone halls of their infestations, and return Sohm to its former tranquility. In Sohm, hard, blind mine, first time, 0 deaths TM. Maybe. Alright, I'm locking the guitar already. Alright, friends. Where we at? Things are looking a little crystal up in here. Oh man, Reaper is so cool. How much HP does this bird have? Ooh, what the oh, it's this. Okay, I was like, what the hell is that? We have seen one of these before. What the? There really is some strange, like, like every single monster of all kinds is in here. It's giving me this weird vibe, feeling like feeling kind of like, you know, in Pokemon Red and Blue, when you finish, whoa, when you've finished the Elite Four and you beat the champion, and then you can go to the cave behind Cerulean, or in Cerulean City, where Mewtwo is. In that cave, you could like encounter so many different types of Pokemon. It was really weird. It made no fucking sense. They were all super strong as well, whatnot. But it was just weird. Like you had all sorts going on in there. It feels like this in here. We've got Dragon Birds, Spiky Bear. We've got Angry Frog. What else? What else we got coming? Well, I know we have lava. We have Lava Scorpion. They do have a lot of health. Giant Brussels sprouts are natural predators. You can see it in their eyes. The fuck? Now what we got here is this like a stone Bulbasaur type motherfucker? I don't know. No, this ain't. It's got a Bulbasaur on its back, but no. Hold on. It's just like a rock monster. Some kind of golem onyx plant friend. Alright, friends, time's up. Let's do this. Ooh, what was that move called? I don't like this. You'd love a Pokemon crossover event in 14? One day. One day. It may happen. You never know. This is what happens when Bulbasaur gets pissed. Yeah, he does seem a little bit upset. I can't quite understand why. It's not like we came into his home and started messing with shit. Will I be safe here? Yes. Take it easy, Arvos. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. All right, GG's. Diddly 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 did. I mean, even, yeah, the room was sick. I like it, I like it. Ooh. Hey, it's those fish dudes. Like, we are literally getting every type of Pokemon in here. I'm loving it. I stun the red one. Oh, what the and now we have like some kind of... I thought they were a crab, but they're not. An octopod? A quadpod? Cephalopod? Wow. A Diffugian? Who'd have known? Oh, that was not what I thought was going to happen. So good. Oh, here he is. What the? Every type of Pokemon is in this dungeon. Every type of Pokemon. Yes, yeah, it's a big wheel. Big Weedle. Oh, more Big Weedle. So an ad break is about to run. So I'm gonna, well, it's running in 40 seconds. I'm gonna run it now, and then we can start the next boss when everyone's back. Sorry, that's pretty poor timing on my part. Yeah, now it's a lizard boss. Lizard dragon. Go roll. Yeah, for alligator. Yo. Hey, listen. From that gen of Pokemon, yeah. You got Chikorita, Totodile, Cyndaquil. Where my Cyndaquil peeps at? I'd pick Cyndaquil out of love, but if I was trying to speedrun, you obviously pick Totodile. But it's gotta be Cyndaquil, man. Cyndaquil. So good. Phoenix, I mean this in the nicest way, yeah? You can tell Squirtle and Totodile people, I fucking knew it. That's all I'm saying. I knew it. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Again, if you want to speedrun Pokemon Red, you pick Squirtle. You can beat the whole game with just Squirtle. But I knew it. Mate, Cyndaquil would be out here adventuring, and then I'd be like, yo, Cyndaquil, light up some fire so that we can have a barbecue. And then me and Cyndaquil would just be chilling, having a barbecue, be having a good time. Alright, welcome back to the stream. Sorry for the ads. But yeah, Cinder for life. Feraligatr is a legend though. It must be said. Alright friends, time's up. Let's do this. Whoa, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Alright. Tail swipe. Yo, watch out. Feraligatr. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet moving theater. Yo. Yeah. See, I know, Phoenix. I know. Yeah, I know. I got Pokemon Red, and there was no way I wasn't gonna go for Charizard. He's on the box, innit? Like, he's on the box. But Louise it knows the truth. The correct answer is Pokemon Red and Charizard. So true. Whoa, he literally just did... He's doing Pokemon moves, bro. What's going on? I'm going to stop RP walking now. I'm not throwing. He's pissed. Use like Skull Bash. Ah, nice. That's cool. So you could arm's length the Tail Whip. Ah, what? I thought I just tried to. Oh, I did Spirit Within. That's not arm's length. That's arm's length. God damn. Doodly. Oh shit, you know it means business when you enter the lava level. Damn. Getting some Dark Souls, Elden Rings energy in here. I don't like it. We got two angry. Oh no. Two angry boys. The fuck? We got Krabby, the lava version? Krabby and Kingler are goated, by the way. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Volcano Anala? Eo? Blood of the mountain. Yeah, it's an Eorzean variant. God, that would be so fun. We need someone to make a ROM hack where it's like Pokemon Red and Blue, but Eorzean variant, and have all the gyms switched out with big characters from Final Fantasy. Oh man, wow, goddamn. Someone get on it. Mando just scared the crap out of me. My own Pokemon in real life just scared the shit out of me. Oh, he's gone. He just came in to literally jump scare me, and he's gone. What a guy. Oh, they're gonna pull on me. Are they not? No, they're not. Oh, no, they are. I'm coming. Pretty cool that you can just interrupt the Blood of the Mountains and then they won't even get their cast off. Alright. This is looking like final boss room energy. I'm loving this. I hope the Scorpion is huge, because we've seen him in the 3.5 trailer. So he's the final Pokemon of this madness, but I want him to be big glowy boy. He's just pissed. We just come into his home and killed all his friends. I totally get it. I totally get it. All right, friends. Let's do this. Let's go. Angry Scorpion. He's got a really big arena, so I'm hoping for some fun mechanics. Oh, I'm RP running. I deserve that. Ooh. Just wanted to know. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know. Forbidden Flames. They call to me. Ooh. Tail and claw. Okay. Music is going hard. Come on, big boy. Hiss! Oh, that can't be good. Whoa! Oh no, it's gonna make... Yep. Okay. This is a fun fight. Look at all like the good overlaying of mechanics. Nice. Before that last one went off. Oh! Sorry, Scorpion boy. But it just do be like that sometimes. What can I say? What can I say? Jeez. Yeah, he got reaped. Get reaped, son. What terrible treasure do we have here? The coffer's gonna be in the way unless we all roll, right? If we roll and get the coffer to despawn, we'll definitely use this as the backdrop here. Did we get... Oh, we got this done. We got the bread. We got the bread, baby. We breading it up. We're looking good. Okay, excelente. All right, friends. Line up for a group photo. Sophie, do you want to stand behind me and I'll pause my G pose when I do the stretch down? Oh yeah. Cool. If I go to the left, Carby can stay, right? Yeah, Carby can stay. Oh, you know what? I don't think I do on that light. There we go, that's better. Perfection. Oh, yeah, boy. Straight in the Discord, exclamation mark cult if you've not already joined. Get in here. Get in here. We need you. And also, thank you to the wonderful crew and the Warriors of Light for the run. You the best! Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's go see if Vito's happy with our work. Vito, oh, what the fuck? Interesting that it puts you back here, but not the way that you came in. Edo? Thou hast accomplished all I ask of thee, warrior of warriors. Through thine exploits, the ancient thing that did skitter in the mountain's core hath been excised, and the fires of Sohm seethe angrily no more. This holy place belongeth not only to the brood of Racevelga, but to all the dragons who roost within Dravania. It shall not be defiled while I yet draw breath. The Dragonsong War did not take too many from us. The Dragonsong War did take too many from us. Even those misguided kin who revelled in Nidhogg's vengeance deserve to find peace in the release of death. No matter the choices that set brood brother against brood brother, in the end we were all children of the Father of Dragons. Now that the war is over, I wish only that the souls of the fallen be spared the turmoil they suffered in life. Vito's such a good one. Bidofnir cares so deeply for her kin, even those who mocked Racevelga's brood for their decision to stay out of the war. I only wish that I could be so tolerant of my brothers and sisters when they disagree with my brilliant suggestions, Scoopo. Such musings aside, I thank you for helping me preserve the peace around here. We'll be sure to keep a sharper eye out for intruders creeping into Somol's caverns from now on. You're very welcome, Goopo. Alright. That is a GG's. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, my friends, that brings the end of today's stream and the end of what we are up to with patch 3.5. Almost, actually, almost. Because, once again, !cult or !discord if you haven't joined and you would like to join. We play on Light Zodiac, we play on EU, and on Sunday stream, 4 PM UK time, same place all the time, we will be doing our full Alliance raid for the last Alliance raid of Heavensward. Done safe, full community raid. If you want to sign up and be in with a chance for playing with us for that, for my first time blind mind, of course, then the sign up is on Discord, !cult or !discord. Links are in the chat already, anyways. And that was going to be the last bit of 3.5 content, because after Sunday stream, the next stream is Wednesday the 7th of May. That is the 3.55 MSQ, and what I believe is the last thing I do in Heavensward. So all I can say is pray return to the MSQ PTSD with me on Wednesday if you're not interested in hanging out or just watching or joining the Alliance raid, Community Alliance raid on Sunday. But that is it from me. Thank you so much. Sorry I haven't been 100% today. The eye situation, I've got another half an hour that I need to go and do another drop. It's just really lame. It's not been great for sleeping and stuff, but we move because time spent here is the best time, so it's just gotta be done. But thank you as always for the support. You are the best. If I don't see you on Sunday, enjoy the rest of your week. Have an incredible and awesome weekend. Stay safe and stay nerdy, and I will see you very, very soon. And don't forget, I think Heavensward fully ends for me on Wednesday. I'll see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.